Xardorok Sunblight, a Duergar. Medium humanoid with 16 AC, 11 D8 hit dice, a constitution bonus of 18, and should be a CR5. Next we have skills section here. We have 2 saving throws, but because it's 2, we don't need to worry about that since there's not going to be any bonus to that. We do have damage resistances to poison, but because it's only 1 condition, we're going to ignore damage resistances for the time being. And we can skip right down into the monster trait section. And we have Duergar Resilience. Xardorok has advantage on saving throws against poisons, spells, and illusions, as well as to resist being charmed and paralyzed. So because of the spells, I'm going to say this is basically the same as magic resistance, just with a bunch of extra riders. And because of the advantage, it will get a +2 effective AC bonus for the Duergar Resilience. And we can move down into innate spellcasting. They have, let's see here, Eldritch Blast, see actions below, Mage Hand, Hold Person, and Suggestion. Alright, and then continuing on, because we only have roughly 12 points of damage, and Xardorok is a CR5, so Eldritch Blast should be a little higher. We'll skip down to Sunlight Sensitivity, and we'll know that that has no effect on Xardorok, and we can skip over into the action section here. And Xardorok has a +6 to hit, so we'll switch that up there. And they have a multi-attack of, let's see here, twice with a weapon or cast Eldritch Blast twice. Cool. Alright, so Spiked Gauntlets, let's see here. First attack, 5.5 damage or 8 damage if enlarged. Eldritch Blast will deal 9.5. And then we have Enlarge. And this is a feature over here. The only attack that's really affecting this Duergar is going to be Spiked Gauntlets. So let's go ahead and switch that from the 5.5 to 8. So that will take care of the Enlarge. We don't have to worry about that. And then Invisibility. Xardorok magically turns invisible until he attacks. He casts a spell, uses his Enlarge, or his concentration is broken. Now, if I remember correctly, Invisibility, I believe, is a level 1 spell. Invisibility, oh, it's a level 2 spell. Alright, so that would be worth roughly 12 effective DPR. So he's got a lot of level 2 spells here, or level 2 worth. Invisibility may be handy, but it's going to take an action, and it could be worth 12 effective DPR, but may not be necessarily worthwhile for anything. So at the moment, the most attacks, or the most damage that Xardorok can get would be 2 Eldritch Blasts. It's going to do the most damage here. So we'll take that and multiply that times 2, giving us 19 total damage for the multi-attack. And then if Xardorok is able to just do that all the time, then we're looking at 19 times 3, and we are looking at, it looks like, oh wait, I forgot about the Hellish Rebuke. So far we're at a CR4 at the moment. We also have a Hellish Rebuke to take a look at for the reactions. And when Xardorok is damaged by a creature within 60 feet of him that he can see, the creature then obviously will take some damage. So we can do this 2 times a day. So what's going to happen is on round 1, we're going to add in the 16 points of damage for the Hellish Rebuke, because we can do it 2 times a day, which will up the overall damage for those 2 rounds for Xardorok, pushing Xardorok to 29 average damage. And then when we look back here, we also have Eldritch Blast at +7 to hit, so I need to modify that real quick. And now we have a CR5 Xardorok Sunblight. Xardorok is only a CR5 when he is casting Eldritch Blasts from range and getting those Hellish Rebukes in.